Hi everyone, it's me Lubna. Today is Saturday, July 22nd, 2023. This video again is dedicated to my loved one, and the topic of this video is going to be about being an outsider. So to start off, I'm going to read out loud my journal entry for today, and this is my journal entry. And here it goes. She burned too bright for this world. And that quote is by Emily Bronte from Wuthering Heights. It is very difficult to live in this world without being influenced by it, but we must try our very best to do so. For my entire life, I have felt certain that I belong to a different place and a different time. Nowadays, it seems as though people are too distracted and overstimulated to recognize something good, something pure, something true when they see it. I thank the one person who saw me for what I am. In a crowd of millions, of billions, he recognized me. He chose me. Together we burn even brighter. We may be outsiders with the rest of the world, but we are insiders with each other. I know that if the whole world vanished and only he and I remained, we wouldn't even notice. We burn so bright. So the purpose of this journal entry was to kind of describe how it feels to be an outsider in the world. Personally, I'm an introverted. I consider myself an introverted person, and I don't really feel comfortable hanging around too much people or being talking with too much people for a long time. I really need to have my alone time and be quiet and do quiet activities. Sometimes it feels as though, especially here in America where I live, and in the places I've grown up in the ways that I've been raised and how I've been surrounded by, like the people I've been surrounded by my entire life, being an extrovert is often more more highly upon. Like you have to be outgoing, you have to not be shy. And I don't think being an introvert means being shy. You can be an introvert and still be very confident, and that's what I think of myself as. But in general, people think that if you don't talk too much, you must be shy, or you must not know much, or you must be an outsider. And I'm proud to be an outsider. I would not want to do what other people are doing, and I don't want to follow trends. There are so many trends promoted nowadays in society, whether it be the things we watch, the people we follow on social media, the kind of clothes we wear, the way in which we do our makeup or hair, and the things we're interested in. I know, for example, there's a very popular movie, obviously, the Barbie movie coming out. I don't know if it's already come out or not. I don't watch TV myself, and I don't go to the movies. I'm so focused on my own personal creative endeavors that I don't really have time for those things. And people lately have been talking a lot about the Barbie movie. I've been hearing a lot about it, and I do have social media. I have an Instagram account, and so I just check it every once in a while, and I have been seeing some things about this Barbie movie. And I just feel like it's not something that I'm interested in, and I don't really want to know about those things, and I don't have to. I don't have to watch the Barbie movie. I don't have to follow trends. I don't have to do what everyone else is doing. And I think there's a huge lesson in that, in the fact that being an outsider is good in a way, because a lot of people who did great things throughout history were in fact outsiders, and they were not like the mainstream population. They didn't follow the crowd. They went their own way. And that's the type of person I want to be. I want to go my own way, and it's very difficult and rare to find people who are similar to me in that sense. But I have found one person, and maybe a few other people exist who are similar to me in that sense, but this one person, knowing that he exists in this world has given me a lot of confidence and reassurance that there's nothing wrong with me and that I can be an outsider. And as I said in my journal entry, we may be outsiders with the rest of the world, but we're insiders with each other because we understand each other. I've always preferred introverted, calm, and collected people over people who are too loud and boisterous. It's just so much more, like it feels better to be around that type of people, the people who are calm and peaceful. And I think it's difficult to find people like that nowadays because everyone seems to be talking a lot and seems to be distracted and overstimulated, as I said in my journal entry. So I'm very grateful to have found someone like myself who is also an outsider. And if you out there, whoever you are also feeling like you're an outsider and that nobody understands you or that your voice is not heard, don't worry. I'm here. I'm just like you. I'm someone who has always been an outsider throughout my entire life. There have been periods of my life in which I've tried very hard to fit in and be like the common herd and be more outgoing and more extroverted. And every time I did that, I would start feeling alienated from my true self. So I made a promise to myself, and lately, over the past few months, I've really embraced being who I really am and being a proud outsider. I would rather be myself and not feel like I have to lose who I am in order to become like everyone else. And yeah, that's my message for today. So I just want to encourage you to be confident. If you're an outsider, be confident in who you are. In any way, shape, or form that you're an outsider, just embrace that and realize that it's better to be yourself than to try to lose yourself in order to please the rest of everyone. It's much more fulfilling in the end. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my video today, and I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world.